I'm Bob Frayer. I'm the Global Managing Director of NSF's Automotive Certification Program. Been at NSF for about 14 years, worked in the automotive industry for about 40 years now. You know, I look at NSF and the mark and the name as it's about giving people choices. You as a consumer, as a body shop, repair shop, you're looking to buy a part to repair your vehicle, for instance. And it's a question of, you know, you can buy the OE part, and certainly that's one option, but I think a lot of people are searching for other options that are perhaps a better value, and yet it's difficult. I have a difficult time. I repair my own vehicles to a great extent, and so I'm going to buy parts and I'm saying, how do you know this is a good part or not? And, you know, I think having a certified part, you know, this part's been tested against the OE part, and we only put the NSF mark on parts that we are confident are equivalent to the OE parts. We're not going to put our mark on a part that is not equivalent to the OE part. The parts that we're certifying, I have absolutely no question in my mind. They're every bit as good as the OE service parts. We use the OE service parts as a standard by which we judge the aftermarket parts we're certifying. So to the extent that the OE parts are safe, I can say without question that the NSF certified parts are safe. We are test fitting all of our parts on vehicles here in Australia. We're making sure that the parts are being tested here, that we're working with people here that are evaluating the parts against the Australian requirements. NSF certified parts are equivalent to the OE service parts in terms of form, fit, and function. So exactly what does that mean? It means form. When you put the parts side by side, are they constructed in the same manner? So if it's a one-piece construction on the OE part, then the aftermarket certified part has to be a one-piece construction. It has to be manufactured in the same way. A part that's been roll formed, the OE part has been roll formed, the aftermarket part can't be stamped. And again, it's a difference that I think most people would not appreciate, but from a technical standpoint, it's extremely important that the parts are of the same form. We have to fit the vehicle, and we have to fit vehicles here in Australia. We go to great extents to find undamaged vehicles to fit the parts to. We don't want to take a vehicle that's been in an accident and then we're trying to fit it. It doesn't fit properly because it was not repaired properly the first time. We don't know that, so we use undamaged vehicles. And function. If there's a functional test that's appropriate for the part in question, we're gonna run that functional test. And sometimes that involves doing a dynamic test where we're actually loading the part at a high speed and comparing how the part reacts to the original equipment service parts. Sometimes it takes the form of doing material tests and looking at the tensile strength, the yield strength, the flex modulus. We look at all those material attributes that are important to the part performance.